Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Great Divide. This is Yeti Imperial Stout. This is one of these stouts that was definitely available in Bombers when I was getting into beer. And so they had the espresso one, the chocolate one, just fun stuff. And like definitely Bombers Imperial Stout were available through Great Divide Yeti. So I found this in Florida, which is quite nice. I do remember reviewing this like probably less than 2 years ago in New York. So definitely enjoyed it. So time to revisit. So a classic Imperial Stout comes in at, what's this thing? Oh, look at it, rock at. Poured out and don't even have the ABV on it, right? That's awesome. Is that even available in the can? Oh yeah, there we go. Wow, barely there. 9.5. So classic Imperial Stout, let's dig into it. So the beer is pitch black. It reminds you of 1050. I mean, it just is pitch black, and that head is a reasonable, like, deep brown color. First hop notes I offer is the hoppiness. This is a very hoppy beer. Resiny, piney, just classic American hops. Digging a little deeper, it's all the roast. It is the most deep, dark roast you're talking about. It's coffee grounds. It's like deep, like just like pure cacao, like not even any milk chocolate. Darker than dark chocolate. So, have reviewed beers like Old Rasputin, Narwhal. Old Rasputin, like classic, people recommend. This is fuller than that. Like, this offers more, in my mind. It is, I mean, if you're going to go Imperial Stout, you want to like turn the dial a little heavy, right? And here you get both more roast body, but more importantly, just like hoppiness. Like the hoppiness is very intense here. Yeah. It's like roasty pine trees, but it's not like quite burnt. There's not that much too intense. There's some amount of burnt flavor here, but it's bitter. Noticeable thing. It's very bitter. Wow, it's very nice. I like it. I'd say for me, early times, I really did not enjoy this beer. Possibly I found it too bitter, but man, it is so much pine and bitterness on this Imperial Stout, which is quite nice because it does balance the fact that this beer has a nice body in the middle. I feel like Old Rasputin definitely, or generally, lacks that. I will say, I was thinking about like, picking up this and then finding some others. Like, I know Expedition just dropped, and I was like, oh man, do that, this. What else do I have available? I have Imperial Stouts. What else do I have available? I don't have Founders. I definitely get 1050. Or actually, if that's still on the shelf, but yeah, I think I can get 1050. This, that, 1050. Anyway, if I had even more Jesus available, that'd be great. Just doing a blind kind of Imperial Stout thing, like one of my favorite styles. And doing a blind tasting of that would be fantastic, but that'd be a lot of beer. But we're just going to enjoy this by itself. Mouthfeel is medium plus full. I mean, it's not the richest, intense beer, but it's a full mouthfeel. But yeah, I like where this beer sits. It has just really nice hoppy nose to it. It is quite bitter, piney throughout, bitter roast, but also just this like nice edge of like molasses and some amount of sweetness to this beer that helps balance it out. As I wait more, it's like if you made a hot chocolate, like a dark hot chocolate, but then like bittered it with hops and then added more dark chocolate. But there is some of that kind of like chocolatey sweetness underneath. Man, yeah. I mean, talking about even more juice is one of the few beers that actually reminds me of that beer, which I miss. But it's not as intensely roasty and acrid as that beer. But man, is this a complete package of a bitter, roasty Imperial Stout. I think a lot of people are looking for that, and some of the beers don't really hit all the tones. I think this one does it like dialed up quite well. Like the balance is quite nice with that malty, somewhat sweetness, and there's a middle note of some amount of sweetness just to help out, and some of that like coffee and chocolate to help out how intensely bitter this beer is. So this beer for me is absolutely fantastic. One of the best styles, in my opinion. I love the style, and world class, yeah. Solid 97 Solid 97. Solid 97. That is Great Divide Yeti. Why am I showing the Yeti? You can get Yeti right there. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Let me know what you think. What are your favorite Imperial stouts? I'll try to seek them out and review them for you. Cheers. Later.